Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Perp, and today we are finally here back with a market watch for the OP-O4 pre-release. I'm just super pumped. I'm excited. I got my One Piece hat on in celebration of OP-O4 coming out. Just super ready. I'm sure everyone else is ready. I haven't put out a market watch in a couple weeks. Just kind of been in between things and just shuffling, life around and stuff, whatever. But channel's growing like a lot and I love it. I appreciate everyone subscribing and liking my videos and commenting. It's amazing. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe. Go and hit that like at the bottom. I appreciate everyone's support. But basically I just want to just go ahead and get into this and see what the prices are looking at for pre-release. Of course the prices are going to be crazy, absurd. So I mean, if you're looking into so you're already ordering cards, that's you, I support it. But in my opinion, you should definitely just wait. The only thing you should be spending money on when it comes to OP-O4 right now is the pre-release boxes that are available at your local card shops for, participating in these pre-release events. Until the cards, are pushed out and pre-release is over, we're going to see a huge price drop in all these singles and all these cards. So, if you don't like spending or overspending, definitely just wait. So, just get right into it. So you can see we got Kingdom of Intrigue booster box. These suckers are only $100. It's amazing to see. I love it because when booster boxes are 150, 160 pushing plus, it's tough. It's tough to get new people in the game. It's tough to play the game or start playing the game or keep playing the game. So it's really nice, especially this set is basically kind of it's changing the game. I feel like the shift is finally here with all these new cards, new leaders, just something we've been kind of waiting for to get to OP-O4. I feel like we're finally here, so it's really cool. So you can see, yeah, $100 right now. So I'm sure you can get them at like MSRP 80 to 100 depending on your shop. So there we go. Let's go and start getting to the singles. We got Capone. I wanted to start with Capone. These are all the cards I threw in here basically that I feel what we're all waiting for the most. The most sought after cards in OP-O4 that's going to make some big changes in the game. So we're starting, like I said, Capone, Gang Bage. He's a yellow 2K counter, which is amazing, but what makes this card so good is up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters cannot attack during this turn for its trigger effect. So it's just, if you set it up in your life and it pops, you can really stop some pretty good attacks. So yeah, there's that. And then here's the alternate art version of that card. We're looking at 52. I feel like this price is definitely yeah, these prices are crazy. So but we're gonna see huge price drops for sure. But the alt art, there's so many alt arts in the set too, it's crazy. We have Who's Who. This is the new searcher that we're gonna get for Animal Kingdom Pirates, first of its kind, forcing us to play Burpo Kaido basically because the searcher is blue. We're looking at about $4 or $5 for just the rare, whatever rarity that is. It's this card will be like cents, eventually. I really will. It won't be more than $1. Alt art version though of this card is super incredible. I freaking love it. Some of these one-drop searcher alt arts in the last set and this set are just super sweet. Really cool. Hopefully I can get some of these. Definitely want a whole play set. We're looking at 75, 80 bucks basically. No way this price is gonna stick around. It should drop like dramatically. We got Sugar. Sugar's gonna be one of those screen cards that's gonna be so tough to deal with. She is only about 13 bucks, so I would say probably most of these prices I would imagine you want to picture probably being cut in half, if not more. So Sugar, she's such a good card though, so we'll see what happens. The alt art version though, man, I love this alt art when the eyes be popping out of the face. Super cool. We're looking at about 80 bucks. Definitely pricey. But like I said, probably half the price what we're seeing right now. They'll probably end up landing all the way down to like 40 bucks, 30. And then we have Kairos. Kairos is one of those super annoying cards in Rebecca that we're all gonna have to deal with. Really good card, $5. so probably expecting that to be pretty much nothing at some point. Alternate art for this card, Kairos here, we're looking at 75. To me, what I'm seeing is most of these alt arts for these cards are probably going to be around 60 to 80 for pre-release pricing. And then we're going to go into Miss All Sunday. Man, she looks just like Nico Robin, doesn't she? She's super good card, especially in the purple yellow croc. $13, not bad at all. It'll definitely drop for sure. Then this is the alt art version of that card. And she is a Baroque Works. She basically, on play, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. Then if you have 6 or more Dawn cards on your field, you get to draw a card, which is pretty cool. Her trigger also Dawn -2, you get to play this card. It's really nice. And then we have the Sabo. He is a Dressrosa Revolutionary Army. Of course, this is one of the Luffy brothers, so super great character in the anime. Super good card in Rebecca, absolutely staple 4-of. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of him. 16, 17, price is gonna drop, of course. So not too bad right now. Alt art. This is the alt art version, $80 plus. This definitely is gonna drop half of that for sure, easy. I'm kind of moving through these a little fast because I know there's a lot. But anyways, here's Vivi. This is a 7-drop character. Gives all your characters rush. So, you play this down to keep it on the field if you can. After that, your following turn, any characters that you play gain rush instantly, which is pretty broken. Really cool card. Everyone's kind of been excited about this also. About $30 we're looking at. So yeah, definitely gonna drop. Then the alternate art version of this card, pretty good. I do like the alt art, it's pretty cool. We're looking at $60. So yeah, I definitely can see this, end up being like $30 or something. But super cool card. Really neat effects that are coming into play here. We got Monkey D. Luffy. This is the Gear 4 Bounce Man. This is super sick. I've been waiting for this card because, I'm a Luffy fan just like many others. And the more of the gears that we get in the cards, more for sure it's going to be fun. His effect is insane. Probably the strongest card in Rebecca that will be played in OP-O4. So he's definitely going to be a 4-of. We're looking at about 13, 14. Pretty, for a really used card. So I mean, I guess the price will drop, but it's a decent price, not too bad honestly for the card itself, depending on how Rebecca performs out here in the States. This is the alternate art version of the card, super cool. I'm sure in person this card looks gorgeous. We're looking at 120. Makes sense though, it's Luffy, it's Gear 4, Rebecca, and pre-release, so price will definitely cut in half though. I can see this ended up being like $50 card or something, 60. Then we got the Crocodile. This is something I'm really excited for myself. I'm a big purple player. I didn't play much purple in OP-O3 because it just didn't stand a chance against the meta. On OP-O2 and 1 though, that was kind of where I was at. So I'm excited to get to play purple again in this new set, especially with some great cards like this. Really cool the way you can play this card with the purple yellow leader of Croc. Just super awesome. Only $8, about 9. So yeah, we'll see this drop for sure. This is the alt art version of the card. Pretty cool, not bad at all. Still, artwork's pretty sweet. In person, I'm sure it looks real nice. It's $50. Probably end up being like a $25, $30 alt art, 20 maybe. Who knows? Depends on how the purple performs in this set. And then we have the Yamato. This is definitely a big sought after card for this set. Very exciting card to be played in a lot of the yellows right now. She's Land of Wano. She's about 16, so I definitely see her dropping a lot. But either way, she is a super good card. If you have a deck that is able to really stack your life up to a high, very high, her effect will bring in a great advantage for being able to pop very high cost characters. And in OP-O4, that's pretty much all we're going to be seeing is back-to-back 8 to 10 cost characters being dropped non-stop, because there's so much card removal in this new set. It's going to be insane. So, and then we have the alt art. Super cool, a lot different than the other version. I do like it though. I'm a big fan of Yamato. I just finished with the recent dub set from was it like episode 1000 to episode 1020 something. Being able to really see Yamato come into play and how she is and everything, it's just really cool. I'm a really big fan, so I'm excited to be able to play another Yamato character. Almost makes me want to go full Land of Wano and somewhere in some deck, you know, because I love the set. Then we have the 10-drop Kaido. This is really cool, really exciting. This is another blue Animal Kingdom Pirates card. People are really excited to play cards like these that, you know, are just kind of didn't expect, but definitely needed, especially when it comes to the blue-purple leader. So he's going to be one of those just really good field remover cards that we're going to see coming back to back on the field. Something to really look out for. But he's only $12-13, not bad at all. Alt art though, man, this alt art of this card is so clean. It is so dope. I'm super excited to hopefully get one for myself. We'll see how things go. 75 isn't bad, you know. I mean, it's up there. Obviously the price will drop, but from what I'm seeing for pre-release, not bad at all, especially compared to like the Gear 4 Luffy, you know. I feel like this card can almost even be better, especially since we have the Queen and the Croc mono blue color coming into play this set for sure. So really good card. Then we do have the Don Quixote do Flamingo 10-drop green. This is the strongest, most best card in film. One of the best cards probably in OP-O4. This card is basically what makes the purple green Dofi deck so just absurd. Just being able to completely lock down your opponent of their leader and two of their characters is just, yeah, it's a trip. And it's only it's $23. I would expect it definitely to be dropped, but it just shows how great this card is and sought after for it to be at 23 for this rarity. Alt art version though, we're looking at $100. Makes sense. These are gonna be like, it's like the Whitebeard basically alt art, you know, 9-drop character. Just a really sought after strong character that people want alt arts of. It's gonna be really nice. All these alt arts are really amazing in this set, so super exciting to see this come into play finally. Then we have Isho. I'm gonna cover all the leaders now. A lot of new leaders that are really crazy. We're gonna start off with Isho. This is the alternate art. I'm not gonna throw the commons in, even though the commons are looking at like $3, which is crazy to me. Obviously those will be pennies. So this is all pre-release, so this is what we're gonna expect. We're looking at 116. Dawn ×1 on your turn. Give all your opponent's characters cost of -1. That's definitely an Isho kind of thing. And then at the end of your turn, you get to rest one of your active Dons so that you can set up one of your characters with a cost of 5 or less to active, which is a green thing. So, you know, we get the minus cost from the black, and we get the restands from the green. So it makes sense. It's really good. It's going to be an interesting deck in the States, and so we'll see how it performs. Definitely not the main focus, I believe, but a lot of talk and excitement to play for sure. And then we have Nefertari Vivi. Well, let's call her Vivi because I can never pronounce the first name. She's Alabasta. Super cool leader. It's going to be interesting. This is something that a lot of people are like, oh, this leader is just so broken. But it actually hasn't been performing as well as a lot had imagined. But we will see how it performs out here compared to overseas. But basically, this leader can attack. It's like Rebecca, and activate main once per turn. You need to rest 2 active Dawn. Then you get to draw 1 card, and then up to one of your characters gains rush during this turn. So basically, you start dropping some of those big red characters that don't have rush. She's gonna allow it to give it rush, and it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what comes into play with her. For only $130 for an amazing alt art leader. That's one of the hot leaders right now that people are really wanting. Actually not too bad for pre-release pricing, so that just shows that maybe we're looking at a lot cheaper eventually. It just depends on performance too. So And then we're just getting to the next one. Of course, we got Rebecca, a very good leader, a very good deck. It's very slow to me, so I'm not very, like, I was focused on building this until I really played against and played with it on the sim. I'm not too, like, I like the grind game. I definitely like it, but this is a little too grindy, and it's really slow, especially if you can't swing with your own leader. A lot of protection with Kyros and all this stuff, but you know what makes this deck dangerous is basically the Luffy. But with so much field removal, it's hard to keep that Luffy on the field more than past the first turn, even if you're even lucky to get it off, depending on how many cards are in your trash. So either way, and an awesome character in the story, amazing artwork, super cool. Cannot wait. This set's just so exciting to me. It's definitely be great, but we're looking at 180. This makes sense, but you know, if depending on how much printing and all that, hopefully this price will drop. A lot of these cards will drop, especially the leaders, because you know no one enjoys paying so much like this for an alt art leader. That's why I never got Katakuri, because it was up there at like this price for a long time, even after the OP-O4 set was released. So hopefully we get to see price drops and more affordability when it comes to these really good leaders and their alternate art versions. Crocodile. This is probably one of the most exciting decks for me that I'm looking forward to playing. Purple yellow. I'm a purple player through and through. I'm a huge yellow player through and through. His effect's really cool, and there's definitely some great removal with purple, so it really comes into play, I feel like, in this set. Not as looked at as the others, but for me, I'm super excited. I do pretty well in the sim with it so far. Just so many new builds, so many new cards to try with. It's just really exciting. Great artwork, super cool. I really like how the alt art cards for these leaders in this set, use their team or whatever, their crew behind them, which is really neat. Kind of shows all the characters that come into play during those series. So it's really cool. And yeah, 113. Yeah, hopefully this drops to like 70. So I definitely want it. This is one of the ones I want the most. And then Queen, man, there's a lot of talk with Queen. Queen is crazy. I was playing against some Queen decks. One of them, I was playing my Croc purple yellow against another Queen, and we went almost an hour long into the game. At one point I reached like 9 life. It's just crazy because there's so much back and forth, gaining life, field removal, especially with the blue, with Red Rock and 3000 Worlds and everything that's going on in this deck. It's just, you can't keep nothing on the field. Like, you won't keep anything on the field, and it's very annoying. It's very difficult, especially when they get down to the low life with all their 8-drop characters or higher. It's just working with his effect where they just gain a life. It's tough. It's really tough to maneuver around, but it's super cool. And out of all the alternate art versions of these cards for these leaders on this set, I gotta say that Queen's probably one of my most favorite. Like I said, I'm a huge purple player. I'm a huge fan of Kaido. I love King. So it's a really neat card, having Jack, you got Kaido and King on behind him. Just super cool. I'm excited to try out this deck also. We're gonna be seeing a lot of him for sure. And then of course we have the Don Quixote do Flamingo leader, purple green, sorry. Man, this deck is the biggest, I think, interest for this set all around, just because of the field control, the lockdown, just everything that you can do with this deck, especially with the film cards that were released in the Shank starter a while back, really comes into play with this deck. Really well. And it's just insane for some of the builds that people are coming out with this deck and the combinations that you can do. It's just insane. I am absolutely building this deck for sure. I'm sure as everyone else is also. We're looking at about 184. I feel like out of all the leaders, this is going to be one of them that's going to be the highest pricing. Where it will land after pre-release, I'm not sure, because the more of these sets keep coming out, the cheaper the cards are be coming, which is really nice, of course. So we'll see where the new pricing really lands for these leaders and these cards, because yeah, like I said, more sets come out, more printings of the cards are coming, the prices will drop. So we'll just see how it goes. But that is the last leader. Then we're gonna go ahead and just check out this one manga rare alternate art of Sabo. Pretty sweet. This is one of the other Luffy brothers. So we have the manga Ace, right? We have the manga Sabo now, and then next set we will have the Gear 5 Luffy manga art. So it'd be kind of cool to have all three brothers, in the manga art in the binder. So I feel like he'll definitely be, looked at. People are gonna want him to probably do that. Other than that, I don't know how many people actually play the manga in their deck when it comes to manga art. I'm not that one of those people that do that. So we'll see. A lot of collectors will probably want this though, for sure, because like I said, one of the Luffy brothers. He's looking about $800. We know where the other manga arts have landed in price. I still think Usopp will probably end up still being the Sniper King, the cheapest manga art that's been released so far. But then it probably would follow, then Shanks, then I would say Sabo, and then Ace. Then we're gonna see the other manga arts coming out after, the next set. So super cool. There's only one listing here, but really neat card. Hopefully, my luck will be way better than OP-O4, because OP-O4 I didn't pull nothing. Like, it was so bad. My luck was really out. So hopefully I'll have better luck this time, like I did in the second set, because I did pull the Ace. So either all my luck's gone because I pulled the Ace, or I just needed a break. Hopefully this next set though, I got pre-release tomorrow for the first on Saturday, and then the second pre-release next week on Thursday. So I'll be able to participate in 2 pre-releases and see what I'll be able to pull. Hopefully I'll be able to get some footage. I might do a vlog for Thursdays at the bigger location store, and then probably go live on Twitch. So if you guys don't follow my Twitch, definitely check it out. I'm always going live on there, doing the local tournaments and stuff. It's just kind of some gameplay, when we're going to practice before regionals and stuff like that. So yeah, if you watch Twitch, go check out my Twitch, follow it. I definitely tune in, going live here and there every few days. So other than that though, that's pretty much it for the market watch. I just wanted to kind of jump in before pre-release events really start kicking in, just so that we can see where the prices are at. And it's always fun seeing how big the difference, the drops are once the cards are actually finally out and people have them. We'll see huge drops for sure. But definitely these I feel like are all the cards that, we're all looking at right now the most. And so I just wanted to really cover them. But that's about it, guys. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I always do. If you haven't yet, like I said, subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers. I'm at like 320 something. So once I reach 500, I will do another giveaway. I'll try to get more people this time on the giveaway. I wasn't able to get too many that participated in the last giveaway on the 100 subscribers. I have playmats. I'll have One Piece products from regionals that I participated in, like sleeves and deck boxes and stuff like that to give away. So definitely subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I appreciate everyone, and I'll definitely see you guys next time.